Previously on Sailing Zatara.
We arrived in Panama and spent 3 weeks making repairs, stocking up, and getting ready to set sail to the Pacific.
One more roll here.
The time has finally come to tie up all our loose ends and prepare for a month at sea.
Alright, it's time to change the flag out. This flag has been with us for almost 2.5 years and made it all the way around the world. And today we are going to replace it because one day I'm going to hang it up on my wall at my home in Montana. And it's going to be hung just like that, only I'll make that straight. And it'll have a nice home in a picture box. And here's the new one, the new kid on the block. It is the new kid on the block. Alright, so here's what we're planning on doing. We're going to leave here Saturday, go down to Los Perlas right here, and maybe spend a day or two there, scrub the bottom of the boat so we have a little more speed. So depending on the winds and which way the winds are going, we'll come on the east side of the Galapagos, catch the trades coming out of the southeast, and then we got 4,000 miles and we'll probably go to Fatahillo first, and then we'll go up to Nukuhiva last. And then, so the whole month, let's see, we're in April, so the whole month of May will be passage making, and we'll get there around May 20th to Nukuhiva. We'll get fuel, then we'll go down to Ray Arroyo and the Tuamotus, and we'll start working our way through several of those. The drop dead date that we want to be at is we want to be at Fakarava South Pass by June 14th, which is the beginning of the first full moon, and that's when the grouper spawning happens there in Fakarava South. And we want to be there to dive with those sharks and groupers and watch that grouper spawning. So that's a hard date that I don't want to miss. So that's kind of driving everything else from here to there. Then from Fakarava, we'll go to Tahiti. We'll get fuel in Tahiti. Then, depending on how we feel, we may go straight from Bora Bora. I don't want to spend very much time, but the next drop dead date that I want to hit is I want to be in Fiji, in Muscat Cove, Fiji, for the regatta. So anyway, hopefully we're going to meet up with Nimbus in Tonga or Fiji and cruise with them all the way back to New Zealand. And we're looking forward to that. We're also cruising with some friends, Elysian is going with us, and probably Wiz is going with us again. So that's what the plan is, and then next season we'll start working our way up into this part of the world.
Apua.
Apua.
Is where the boat's now.
Apua. 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 The Bay of Islands. Alright guys, so we're fixing to go. We're fixing to start across the Pacific again, and before we do, I wanted to answer a few questions. Mr. Steve Hare asked, do boats appreciate and do they hold their value? And the bottom line to that is probably 90% of the time they do not hold their value, and they do depreciate. Upgrades, do they hold their value? I don't know if they hold their value, but they will help hold the value of your boat a little longer. But once again, you know, putting lipstick on a pig is still putting lipstick on a pig. So I hope that answers your question, Steve, and we want to thank you for watching. All right, next one up is Michael Phillips. He's asking, you have reignited my dream from my 20s to buy a boat and sell the South Pacific. He's now in his late 60s. Can you still sell? Michael, yes, you can sell. Today I was just talking to some people that were 75 and 80 years old, and they're still out here selling, albeit they, you know, if you're in good shape and you're thinking about it. And the lady told me this morning. She says, if they're looking at it on YouTube and they're asking the question, they're probably good to go. So the fact that you're asking the question and you're looking into it, you're probably healthy enough to do it. You know, health is the main thing. Are you in good health? And can you handle it? Are you strong enough to handle it? The reason you don't see a lot of older people out here on videos is because they're out living their lives, not making videos like we are, wasting our lives making videos. So anyway, lots more older people out here selling than there are younger people from what I've seen. I mean, the 45 to 70, 75-year-old class is the majority of people we see out here on the water. So I hope that answers your question, Michael. And once again, thanks for watching the show. We've got provisioned up. The boat's full of fuel. The jerry jugs are full. The boat is brimming with food and activity. The boat can't even hardly move. It's fat as a pig. Won't even hardly get out of it. We may have to drag it out of the marina because it's so fat and heavy. And we have got the new sails on from Precision Sails. We've got our asymmetricals on here. We are loaded, ready to go. We got the new Go Fast dinghy, which we're going to do a show on that Go Fast dinghy. You guys are going to love that when we get to South Pacific because we are not going to be sitting on the boat when it's rough outside due to a small dinghy. So this is going to be the last video you guys see for a while, as we're going to be on ocean crossing, and it's going to be about 4 weeks, and it'll probably be another 2 after that before we actually get video uploaded. Marquesas is really slow on internet, so we don't know how that's going to work there again. It was slow last time, probably slow this time. We were going to try to get out some Z-Logs, just some little 5-10 minute clips, but we just never did get it done, so it's going to be a nice break for you guys not to have to see my fat face in the video every single week. This time around, we are not going to the Galapagos since we stopped at that money pit last time. We are going to continue on straight onto the Marquesas, 4,000 miles. And so that's going to be the longest passage we've done. A 4,000 miler, about 3 to 4 weeks. We've got lots of happy pills for Renee and the girls. They should be well medicated and well stocked so we don't have any crazy moments on passage. We're looking forward to having a sane, calm passage. And we've all got our own rooms where I can send the girls to when they get crazy, and I go to my room when I get crazy. And so that's what we got going. Yeah. This week's episode is brought to you by Zoloft. You only better. We're working on the potty training of the cat. It looks like it's working.
Kitty, good kitty. That's a good kitty. Hey kitty, go potty. Good boy. He went poo-poo.
Did he?
Yes.
Did it all go in?
Yes.
Yay.
I got it all on film. Yay. Good kitty. Oh, done.
He hadn't had an accident on the floor. He hadn't peed on the floor. He hadn't pooped on the floor. And the other day I went in there, we were sailing, and he was throwing up, and he had both paws on the toilet, and he was puking into the toilet, and he saw me, and he said, wait a minute. So obviously the city kitty's working because he knows it's a puke in the toilet, and when he put the paw up, I just smiled and walked away. Anyway, it's a good time to be here. We're fired up, we're jazzed up. It's exciting time for the Z-Crew.
Is it really going to be 4 weeks?
4 weeks in the
4
South
weeks?
Pacific. 4 weeks. If you like our show, guys, please hit the subscribe button. Like it, share it, send it out on Facebook to all your friends. That's what makes our channel work, is you guys sharing and sending it out there to all your friends. As always, we look forward to seeing you guys out there.